Hello, my name is Debora and I would love to join the WHO training in infodemic management. The reason why I freelance is that I can respond to different needs and connect stakeholders from different disciplines, countries, and cultures. If I become an infodemic manager, I will be equipped with the right tools and use my unique position to not only support the immediate public health challenges of the organizations I work with, but also to cascade the knowledge and build capacity at European, national, and local level. Two examples are the European Public Health Association and its network of national associations, and the Portuguese-speaking community around the world. The questions I will answer are number 9 and 11. Regarding question 9, where the Ministry of Health addresses misinformation without health expertise, first of all, it's important to acknowledge that orchestrated misinformation campaigns require a multidisciplinary skill set to avoid confusing the public, which in turn influences whether people trust authorities or not. As a whole, I would advise the Ministry of Health to follow the 4 areas of infodemic management. First, identify the evidence. Here, the ministry should definitely work more closely with the health authorities that are in charge of COVID-19 information. Second, explain that knowledge in a simple way. Here, messaging needs to be consistent with health guidance, and uncertainties of this pandemic must be communicated in a transparent way. I paraphrased the WHO Regional Director for Europe, Dr. Hans Kluge, during the World Congress on Public Health. Instead of blaming those who spread false information, we should focus on sharing the facts. Third, amplify this work. It's important to engage the population, understand their questions and concerns, so we can tailor our messages to them. And finally, analyze the impact of these actions so we can learn for the future. Multiple tools help to do this, but I would highlight 2 aspects when evaluating discussions on social media. Instead of measuring whether people's sentiment is positive or negative, look for people's concrete emotions like fear, as this is what determines whether they will share the information. And identify the overall narratives rather than individual stories. Regarding question 11, where an app by the Ministry of Health is not available to 35% of my country's population, this clearly excludes a significant group of the population. In fact, we may be discriminating a very vulnerable group, since digital exclusion is often related to poverty, which in turn relates to low health literacy. Although the app could be effective for many, we need an alternative tool to reach the remaining 35%. Who is this group? Are they young, old? Do they live in the city, in the countryside? Partnering with local authorities and data providers could help. Then we need to listen with empathy to them to understand how they perceive COVID-19 information, and only then we can choose the right channels and tailor our messages to them. In Portugal, for example, where health literacy levels are generally low, TV could be a powerful channel to reach the masses. We could use influencers, such as a popular TV presenter, and adjust the messages already used in the app. Since the digitally excluded tend to be in rural areas, we could also involve community leaders, such as priests, or simply use text messages instead of a modern app. But before any of this goes out, just like with COVID-19, it's crucial to test before taking action. In this case, testing the messages with a sample of real users. Thank you.